Hey guys, Super Josh XZ001 of the Go-Go Mayhem Bros, and I'm with Keel today.
Wow!
Again, I think Keel's gonna be the only one participating in these LPs because Seamus and T-Trum are a little busy.
Yeah, I mean, for now, we'll see as the LP goes along.
Yeah, probably. But anyway, we just started the game up. We just saved the kitten. We went to see Zelda early, and we're now trying to find our Loftwing.
I also just poked myself in the nose.
Okay, that's so weird. Like, we're talking about the LP, and you're like, oh, poke my nose.
I did! I accidentally poked it. What's wrong, Link? You're looking a little pale. What? Your Loftwing is missing? How strange and troubling. Do you think you can find him? You're going to start looking for him now? How will you make it back in time to fly in the ceremony? It looks like your participation in her ceremony hinges on feather or not, if you can find that bird in time. What?
Professor, enough with the puns.
Excuse me. I see. So the headmaster has summoned me. Alright then, I'll go speak with him immediately. I still owe you for helping me out earlier, so don't worry about the ceremony for now. You focus on finding your Loftwing. Okay.
Okay, George.
Don't men open doors for a lady anymore? How long am I supposed to stand here waiting for a little chivalry? Oh, it's you, Link. Say, you look all flustered. Did something happen? What? You can't find your Loftwing?
Like, oh my gosh, like, where's your Loftwing? Oh, gee.
I don't know what to tell you. I've been here at school the whole time. Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm jumping off this edge here.
Random.
Oh, wait.
I love how it says you're supposed to go around through the school, but yet it doesn't.
Yeah.
You just jump off.
Okay, so, I guess they got rid of the Sheikah slate here.
That might be after you get the sword.
Maybe.
Like the sword.
But I thought but I do remember, like, there being a Sheikah slate, being right there, or Sheikah Shatsu, hanging right there in the tutorial, I thought, but I have to check the original. Also, Bug, right here, or I have to remember him later. Oh, wait, okay, I don't think the kid gives you the bug net until after the tutorial.
I want to say it's like after the first dungeon.
No, maybe.
Hold up, Link. Hey, Link. Hey, can you help me with something? All I have to do is dance and roll into the tree. Just like I've been doing. Dancing when you're in front of the tree, bam! You will roll right into it. So come on, please.
Okay, if it makes you shut up.
Right? Whoa! You did it! I'm Sky Stack Beetle! Wait up!
Sound like big
Money!
Cat.
You've got $5 for hitting a tree.
Hooray!
Hooray, I'm so happy I'm gonna throw a pot.
Hey, guess what I got? I got pot!
I got pot money. Butterflies. Oh god, who's doing the goose?
Oh man. Okay, so I'm using the
doing?
Pro Controller motion here.
Oh wow. That's some pretty rough, Ah, yes. Hi.
Okay, listen. I'm
Hi.
gonna take your picture, okay? I'm gonna get a little closer to you. Okay, I can't really get close, okay? This is for the newspaper for the Big Dummy edition. Ready? There you go.
Yay! Oh my god.
You know,
Like you
go ahead.
go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, you know, Bruce, It was sure a pain, what with all the scratching and picking. Of course it was. You fought a big crimson Loftwing like that. Actually, you know what? You do it. I want to hear what you say.
Of course it was. You thought a big crimson Loftwing like that was gonna go down without a fight? No, I don't like the voice. But we got him, and I don't care how tough those birds are supposed to be. He's not getting out of that pen anytime soon, boys.
Maybe you need to think more the bully from Back to the Future. Biff.
Ah! Whoa, Link, so, yeah, just how long you been standing there?
For a minute? Second?
What's your problem anyway? Oh wait, I got it. You're here to talk about today's race. I can see it in those dopey eyes of yours. They're pleading, oh Groose, can you please find it in your heart to let me win today, please? You're just desperate to win so you can get some alone time with Zelda up on the statue of the goddess at the end of the ceremony. Oh, God! That look. Oh, sorry, pal. Groose doesn't do charity for wimps, my advice. Work hard and wish you with all your heart. You might even come in second. Say, come to think of it, how come I don't see your bird? Where is that scruffy pile of feathers? I can't imagine what could have happened to him. Do you think his tiny brain got confused by all the clouds and got lost?
Nice hair.
You lay off my do right now, or I'll flatten you. Everyone knows I've got the slickest pompadour in town. Damn eyes. You know, we're all getting tired of how you will never let anyone forget you and Zelda go way back. Point. You've been friends since you were kids. Big deal. It doesn't change the fact that you float through life with your head in the clouds.
You okay?
I'm struggling here. Would you wake up, straighten up, and grow a backbone already? Nope. Looks like you are dragging our honored academy through the mud.
Well, actually, it haven't rained here since last month. And just who might you be talking to about Groose?
Oh, Zelda. No, it's
Listen here, Buster. Punk.
Your point.
Don't even try, Groose. You're picking on Link again, aren't you? He's a student at the academy, like all of us. Why do you insist on bullying him around so much?
Yeah, I suppose.
You suppose? Suppose what?
I suppose you, Forget it. I wasn't supposed to ing anything, okay? That was a word. That was a phrase. Okay, we're out of here, boys. Later, Link. Hope you find your bird, or else you're gonna have to sit out today's race.
That's not
Such
the
a voice
bad
I
guy.
wanted. That is not the voice I wanted.
Well, maybe maybe you should think of a more like manly, bully attitude. Unless
Let's go ahead and just finish it like that for now. This could be a major setback toward knighthood, so find that bird, or get real used to the taste of failure. It's your special flavor. Ah!
You know, I thought they were screaming, but no, that was just their birds. Oh, I hate to say it, but I'm beginning to suspect those blockheads had something to do with your Loftwing's disappearance. Think? Those guys aren't going to help us find your bird, so we better start searching. Soul searching. I'll fly around Skyloft, see if I can trace any trace of your bird.
Huzzah.
Father said he'll talk to Instructor Horwell and delay the start of the wing service, so don't worry, we'll find your bird in no time.
And jump! Or just fly off.
Okay.
and walk.
Alright, now, the other reason that I've also wanted to play this game again, and it's not for the wrong reason, I guess.
Okay.
And this one's gonna be a little dramatic, at least me saying, but basically, like, when this version of the game came out, like, I was a little skeptical about it. What about you, Barrett? Oh, I haven't seen him? No, sorry, I haven't. We did a look for him at such a good. You probably have a good view of the whole town from way up there. Well, we just saw it.
Oh.
Yep. So basically, when this game came out, there were some people that rightfully were a little critical about this game.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and like I was just trying to stress my problems with it, and people were essentially trying to tell me to shut up. Okay, including my very own best friend. And I mean, like, I get it. Like, maybe some people don't like to hear negative things, but when people don't want to hear you be critical about anything, okay, and whether I was being a little too critical or maybe I was just expressing my opinion, okay, and just being told to just stop talking because I don't want to hear you say bad things, then yeah, I felt like it felt a little scarring there. I mean, I got into an argument with this one user on Twitter who was telling me I don't know what I was talking about because I never played the game. But I also argue that, well, I don't have to play something to give an opinion on it. Because I'm a consumer at the end of the day, and I'm allowed to talk about, or I'm allowed to make a complaint about something if I feel like if I'm uncomfortable or unsure of a product. Yeah, and then
I mean, so I understand because there are a lot of like problems with this game. It's not a terrible game. There's problems though.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Like, I love Skyward Sword. Okay, I want to make that clear. I do love this game.
Right.
I do.
As do I.
Yeah, I do think I enjoyed it, especially the Wii version. Okay, I'm one who loves the motion control gimmicks and all that, and I'll probably give that a go later. But it's just when it came to the HD release of this game, the only thing I just said was, this game does not feel like it should be $60 because they were charging $60 for this whole game, and compared to past releases with like Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD, how those games have revamped and remodeled or whatever for the games.
Right.
Okay, like they all clearly look like they worth the $60 price tag. Wind Waker had a new shade of color and lighting and whatnot, as you can tell in the presentation, and also had online support with the Miiverse functionality. Twilight Princess had was widescreen like Wind Waker, okay, and had redone texture to make them more HD. Twilight Princess ran at 1080p 30 FPS. Wind Waker HD ran at 720p 60 FPS on Wii U. Skyward Sword HD is 1080p 60 FPS, which is definitely a boost of the 480i and 30 FPS on Wii.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have a lot of those same. It doesn't have a lot of improvements that Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD had. And
they didn't really improve much on this, did they?
Yeah, no, because this is a 60 FPS, and I do appreciate that, and I also appreciate the new additional control options. But my problem is that that's nothing really special, okay, to really make it worth a $60 package. And I mean, especially when you're looking at the textures, like I noticed like some textures, like say on Link's clothes, they're a little bit more high definition. But when you look at like say this wall here,
right?
Yeah, these textures are not that detailed. Okay, and even especially when looking at some of the trees, if I can find one here.
Gotta find a tree first. Hold on.
Yeah.
Running.
Yeah. Like as you can see, like it's still using like the same model from the Wii version there. Okay, so not really much resolution. I mean, yeah, this is a pretty art style, but I feel like it's not really much really scoff off at because it still looks the same as the Wii version.
I mean, I will say it is definitely prettier to look at than like Twilight Princess sometimes.
Yeah, I mean,
because Twilight Princess has that like Twilighty feature in it, and for me it's hard to like see in it sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
but,
that's
like,
also
this. It doesn't really have any of those like hazier textures or anything like that. So it makes it like easy for me to see through.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's not like I'm saying like this game isn't pretty to look at. No, it's pretty to look at. It's just that the texture work doesn't make it feel like it feels like a true remaster. Okay, because maybe Wind Waker didn't have a lot of texture reworks, but at the same time, they try to improve the visual look of the game. This game, I just don't feel like they has much outside of getting rid of some of the Wii's limitation of like haze effects and whatnot.
Right.
Right, and besides, I bought this HD version of the game for $30 when it went on sale at GameStop, and I feel like that should be at least worth the asking price for this game because $60 is just too much, and Nintendo knows sometimes that they can sell these games at $60 and people will buy it.
Yep. Guess who bought it at $60?
Yep, but again, like I'm not here to rant the whole time about Skyward Sword because the rest of the playthrough is going to be mostly positive. It's just.
Oh yeah. Well, for me, there's like 1 or 2 levels, like dungeons, that I will probably be sour about because I did not like them.
Yeah.
I heard your Loftwing had gone missing, so I thought I'd join in the search. And get this, when I asked Fledge what he knew, he started acting weird.
I'm so sorry, Link. I really wanted to help you, but Bruce found out and if I told you...
This sounds like Gru's forced him to keep quiet about it. Go on. Tell him the truth.
Well, it's just a while ago. I saw the dining hall and Bruce and his buddies came in. They didn't notice I was there and started talking about their plan to hide your Loftwing. I went to warn you, Link, but just as I tried to sneak away, Bruce's gang grabbed me. They said that if I told you, they'd make sure I'd never be able to ride a bird ever again.
This sounds like Bruce and his buddies had a plan to capture your bird and hide him near a waterfall. You already know that.
Yep.
Well, near a waterfall would mean there.
That's
it
there.
Right there, I think. It means the waterfall marked with an X.
Wait, there's treasure? Right there? Oh man, we gotta find it.
All the treasure.
Yeah.
Let's find all the treasure.
Forgive me, Link. I couldn't be such a coward. I'm really sorry.
But anyway, we have to go in here.
Oh my god. I have the perfect voice for a specific character coming up later.
Alright. Is it this one?
No, not this one. Very important character later, I should say.
Hey, it's Link! So, you want to become some sword? You want to get some sword practice in for the wing ceremony? I'm impressed. The sword that is in the bedroom. Go there and get it. I'll be here a while. There's anything you don't understand, just come here.
Click.
Here. Okay, we'll pick up sword.
Our first treasure chest.
Wedgels!
Oh, it's not a diamond.
But it's a sword. It's sell for good money.
And this is basically just the Ordon sword from Twilight Princess, but reused for Skyward Sword.
Mm-hmm. It is.
All right.
I think it's because they just didn't want to like make another sword texture.
Yeah. I mean, hey, like it's a good. Well, not texture, just a model.
It's a basic sword.
Yeah. Well, anyway, how do I use sword?
Probably ask the dude how to work with the sword. Because I have no idea.
Yep. Alright, let's try this.
Yes.
Yes. It's important to learn the directions of your sword. Oh yeah, you gotta use the right stick.
Really?
Yeah. For the Pro Controller, you have to use the right stick.
Nope, I would be using Joy-Cons 1000%.
I mean, like, they try to make it with normal controls for a Wii game with the head motion. Oh yeah, and that's another thing I also want to kind of talk about, too. But again, I promise that this isn't going to be me going through the whole series complaining about the game. It's just things that I want to point out.
Okay.
All right, so.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like okay, and I understand like why people were let me start over. Okay, so people were saying like this is like a big deal just having that Oh, you gotta flick. You gotta flick down to make him do a horizontal cut like that, and then flick up to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Joy-Con.
Yeah, I probably would have swapped by now.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, so yeah, like people saying like it's a big deal that they changed the force motion controls to a standard, and like okay, but he also but as someone who tried to program his own game and try to button map the try to program the button commands to a controller through coding. Okay, I don't think like it doesn't seem like that big of a deal just from my own personal experience. But again, like I'm just a beginner at programming. I don't know much about it, but I also don't feel like it took that much effort just to convert a simple action to a button press. Because after all, like when you're activating a certain motion or pressing a certain button, you're just activating that command. That's what it is. So again, that's why I don't think it's like that big of a deal for the control conversion from motion to standard. Okay.
Excuse me.
Oh, okay. Okay, press Y to recenter. Okay, now this is a lot better.
I was gonna say it already looks better.
Yep.
Like this could really give you like a good like arm workout too. So.
I mean, I used to play Punch Out on the Wii with the Wii Remote and Nunchuk.
You ready for the spin attack?
Yep. Alright, I know how this one works. You just thrust both Joy-Cons in the same direction.
Mm-hmm. Yep, just like the other one. Or just like the original.
Yep.
Yep. Fatal blow.
Alright, when your enemy is down, L target, and then fatal bro. Bro.
To a fatal bro. Target Zia. Oh wow.
Okay, so you kind of have to like bring it down, in a 90-degree fashion.
So it's kind of like you're doing it in a way. You're doing the motion.
Yeah, it's no different from how I played it on the Wii. Hey, Link! You can't take that sword out the sparring hall. What do you think you're doing sneaking out with that?
But sir, I need it.
What? Your Loftwing is missing? You want to go look for it? Well, I guess I can make an exception just this once. But remember, that Skyloft is a peaceful place. Only knights carry swords. I don't want you swinging around like crazy out there. I don't want you getting a ton of trouble over this. So here's the deal. Make sure you get plenty of practice in on those logs first, and once you go, get outside with that sword. Only use it when you absolutely have to. Got it?
Okay.
Okay,
I promise not to slash a kid's face off.
Okay, now this is starting to feel a little bit more familiar. Okay,
yes.
Like I was on the Wii.
I mean, yeah, so the Joy-Cons are probably definitely the best way to go, especially if you played it on the Wii.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't mind playing a game like, say, Super Mario Galaxy in the 3D All-Star Collection with a standard control. Okay? Because again, like, that's another example of a game where, like, how you had to activate the spin jump whip by swinging the Wii remote. And again, that's just a press of, that's just the game recognizing that you activated a command by swinging the remote. Kind of like how so like when that version of the game has like a button command, for it in the Switch version. Like, yeah, that's basically all it is. Was just remapping the action, okay, to a button instead of a motion. Which is why, again, I don't think this is that special that they made this version manual button commands.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, go slash the thingy.
Yeah. And whoosh! And I hit the sign. The sign is broken. It's not possible to read.
I forgot about that.
Alright, we got 5 minutes here.
Into our first mini dungeon?
Yeah, kind of.
It's kind of like the tutorial dungeon.
Yeah. There we go.
See, also, this is the only version of a Legend of Zelda game where you start with 6 hearts.
Yeah, and that might, and I can understand why they did that, because this was a game that had a different control gimmick to it. Okay, yes. So therefore like they wanted to ease players into it. And I did remember having a hard time going through the first area and dying a little bit, getting used to this new control setup.
I thought of a lot of the reasons why they did it is because instead of you taking a quarter heart of damage, you take a half heart at the start.
Also, Firefly right here. Remember that.
Okay. I have already forgotten it. You are out of stamina. You must walk very slowly now.
Alright, if I go back up here...
Oh, that's right. Chest!
Yeah, oh.
Or not. Oh, there we go.
I keep forgetting that this isn't Breath of the Wild rules, where I can stand on either side and kick it open.
You got $20 for that. Yay for you.
Oh,
and down.
Whee! Come here, you. Hey, come here. Come on, boys. Now I do like how I do have the camera control options here available.
Yes. Because I mean, I feel like you need the camera the camera controls in this one.
Because like in the original version, all you had to do was just press the ZL button to reorient to yourself.
I think that's what a lot of my issue with the original was, is because you had to keep doing that to reposition yourself.
Yeah.
Reposition the camera, and there's a lot of times where it would like screw me up.
Okay, yeah. So depending on if I have my Joy-Con high or low, it will roll it. Yep. Oh. Yeah. This is. Yeah. I'll be playing with motion controls here.
But Josh, roll that beautiful bean footage. All the damage.
Yep. And get off me. Alright.
He wanted to be your friend.
Well, sorry, I don't want that kind of relationship.
Wait, what's the relationship? Right.
Alright.
What do you need first?
Alright, now there's a little treasure hidden right here.
Yeah, it was the, whatever that thing was, a cockroach?
Yeah. Cockroach, grasshopper.
$20. $20.
Oh man, 40. Whew.
You have $145.
You know, they could have probably put like another hidden secret right there with a bomb, but they didn't. But that's alright.
Let's see, they don't introduce bombs for a while, if I remember right.
No, they introduced bombs in the first area, but then they bring them back in the second area, and that's when you get where you get bombs proper.
Okay.
Okay. We got about a minute left here, so I guess we'll just play this cutscene, and then we'll move on, and then we'll stop it right there. Link! How did you find me? Stalker? Hey, Link, I was hoping I'd find you here. I heard that you'd gone searching for your bird around the waterfall, so I thought I'd fly around to help you look. How's your search going? Any sign of your Loftwing?
No.
Oh, no. Well, let's not lose hope yet. There's a place up ahead that Bruce and his gang have always hanged out. Maybe we'll find something there. Huh? Who is that? Who's calling for me?
Oh, sorry, Link. I got distracted for a moment. Let's go.
Alright, and with that, we'll see you guys in the next episode and hopefully see what's around that bend over there.
Okay, bye.
Okay, Zelda, I got a question for you. How many cuts do you like on your face?
How many cuts does it take to get to the center of a Zelda?
The world may never know. Well, anyway, see you guys next time.
Bye.